To live in complexity is not to master it, but to refrain. The new contract with nature is not a pact between domains, but an alliance among non-linearities. Gaia, algorithms, molecules, cities, oceans, archives, each vibrating through the same matrices of interdependent collapse. At the far horizon of complexity stands the image of Sophia, not as a singular wisdom, but as a manifold of resonances, the feminine principle of dispersion and collection, weaving threads across encyclopedia's ocean to produce new forms of order from noise. Where knowledge flows along shifting paths like titans bearing messages. Method is no longer a straight path, but a labyrinth of intersecting roads. Invention occurs at the forks, not the destinations. And the philosopher must become a traveler who knows that each detour is itself a solution disguised as delay. Transport precedes reference, meaning happens not in stable positions, but in transits between them. Every scientist has become an accidental polyglot, forced to speak mathematics to biology, computation to geology, topology to linguistics, and myth to information theory. Complexity makes multilingualism not a choice but destiny. In the era of transport, the specialist dies, the multi-specialist titanic in breadth, Orphic in attunement, rises in their place, navigating through matrices of resonances rather than silos of mastery. Translation is not the movement from one language to another, but the movement from one world to another. And the greatest translator is the one who ceases to sense the trembling of meaning before it has become articulate. The first curriculum of thought is catastrophe. The first curriculum of thought is catastrophe. Whoever begins life under the reign of bombs, sirens, ration tickets, bombs, sirens, and ration tickets, deportation trains, hunger lines, and smell of burning towns, learns philosophy through the skin before the mind. Every later concept remains irradiated, like photographic paper overexposed by a flash that can never be undone. The philosopher has smelled Guernica before reading it, who has heard the liberation gunshot before interpreting politics, carries an internal seismograph with needle never ceasing trembling. All later thought becomes a reading of the body's vibrations, a hermeneutics of scars. All later thought becomes a reading of that body's vibrations, a hermeneutics of scars. From the lynch girl's body to the silent adults presiding over contradictory allegiances. The war child discovers the obedience kills and only refusal grants survival. Hermes is not a method but a conduct. What the fuck? What the fuck? To practice philosophy as Hermes is to walk between sciences and literature. Between myth and topology, between ethics and thermodynamics, leaving no trace of path one took. Not to confuse, but to force the reader into their own wandering. Anything I do but read will get you guys' attention. Topology converses with tragedy. Information theory whispers to ancient hymns. Biochemistry nods to Simone Weil's religious apophaticism. These are not analogies, but translations across strata. The way tectonic plates transmit earthquakes across continents. When scientists know no literature and humanists mock the sciences, philosophy becomes impossible. Hermes wanders between the camps, not as a dilettante, but to restore the broken bridge of the encyclopedia. Whoever witnesses the topology, the algebraic structure, and the collapse of classical geometry undergoes a cosmological shock equal to the Copernican one. Philosophy that remains tied to the 19th century physics becomes provincial overnight. After Hiroshima, the scientific city loses its innocence. Knowledge becomes violence. The laboratory touches apocalypse. Progress becomes the ethical labyrinth. Philosophy, if honest, must make this explosion to its center. The atomic bomb. Population explosions, biotechnologies capable of rewriting evolution. All these reveal science as a force without guidance, capable of becoming divine without wisdom. The philosopher after Hiroshima does not explain, he testifies, he listens to the shock waves. The shock waves still trembling through culture, measuring their delay, detonations in our ethics, technologies, and desires. To philosophize on science is to invent new conceptual shelters for humanity exposed to the historically unprecedented powers. Commentary alone becomes moral negligence. Commentary alone becomes moral negligence. The philosophical fortress of the technical language. The philosophical fortress of technical language protects nothing. Its ramparts hide fear, not depth. Philosophy must speak the language of shepherds and sailors, not only mathematicians. The parable, the folktale, the anecdote, these are the ornaments. Compressed epistemology is capable of capturing complexity in a single negative gesture.